Okay, back to crazy hair. So, white pants plus extremely hardworking waitress plus that time of the month equals disaster. Oh my goodness. I had a couple, and thank God they were high as a kite. Sorry, I gotta fix my hair because this is just bothering me really bad. They were high as fucking kites. I swear to God. It's like people get high and suddenly they want pancakes. And so the guy's asking me all these questions, and I'm trying to answer them, and I can feel it running down my leg. And I'm like, oh my God, God, please don't do this to me today. Please, please don't do this to me, please. And just as I pray, my older sister walks in. And I look at her and I say, help this table. I have to go to the bathroom. Come to the bathroom with me. I run back there, and sure enough, I have Mount Saint Marla happening. It's not just a little bit of blood. I'm sorry if you're queasy, but it's like I have a puddle. It's like something exploded inside of me and is leaking out in the Niagara Falls of a woman's body. You know, it's just, what the hell is happening to me? Why? Why do I have to have this? Why can't, like, guys just take over or something? I really need a cigarette. Just thinking about it makes me really upset. And I have a cigarette and my lighter's in my purse. I'm not going to make you wait for my lighter. So my sister, bless her heart, went to my car, and thank goodness I had another pair of pants. She's like, wad up a bunch of toilet paper, stick that shit in there. I'll go to the store for you. Bitch buys Starbursts while she's there. Yeah, like I have time for some Starbursts. I'm having a burst of my own, and it damn sure ain't a fucking star, right? I'm there by myself, and all the customers are waiting on me, and they're like, where's our waitress? So I come out, and you know they have to know what happened. There's no way I'm serving all these people and nobody freaking saw. You know that as soon as they saw me change pants, they knew what happened. So I'm just deathly embarrassed. So that was like the beginning of Hell Night. The rest of Hell Night was that I just didn't have any other customers. And I was looking for things to do. So I'm like scrubbing the sides of the sink. I'm pulling stuff out. I'm washing it. I'm doing things that nobody ever does in this restaurant. I pull down the side chart. I pull down the extra cleaning chart. I start cooking. I mean, I swear to God, I did like everything in this restaurant. Hello, MSN. Did everything in this restaurant except for get on top of the roof and lick it fucking clean. Okay? It was done. There were a few things that couldn't be done, and I made note of that so that when came in, I could say, the ranch is not out because I did not know if you needed it for breakfast. And I didn't want to put ranch out to sit for hours because I had nobody in here. And she says, well, of course we use ranch. We always use ranch. So that's number one. So she got me because I didn't have the fucking ranch out on the ice. I said, I'll get the ranch for you. In fact, I scrubbed the container out. I scrubbed the little crevices. I got all the nasty 5-year gunked up ranch out of there for you, lady, so that you couldn't complain. Then she goes over to the salad bar and is like, there's not enough ice in that. I said, you know what? There's ice in it. It looks fine to me. She goes, you need to ice it some more. I said, all right, I'll get you some ice. No problem, you know? And then she said, did we run out of salsa too? And I said, no, we didn't. It's in the refrigerator. I can grab that for you on the way out. And I would have grabbed it for her too, until she found a problem with my butter. There's nothing wrong with putting a small bowl of butter out in the bar. Because think about this. If you have a large bowl of butter, what's going to happen? The butter's going to melt. Fucking duh. Your customers don't want to eat butter that's been sitting out for like 6 hours. Here's my theory on waitressing. If I'm not going to eat it, I'm not going to fucking serve it to you because I don't do shit like that. That's just wrong. The whole Tyler messing with shit in the kitchen, I'll kill somebody before they mess with your food. I want to give you the best possible service. I swear to God. I will go out of my fucking way. I will drive down the street and get creamer if we're out of creamer. I brought these cakes out to this lady yesterday and was like, I'm sorry you didn't like the cake. Would you like to see the box? Here's the expiration date, and this is my manager, and this is my name, and you know, I'm really sorry. Can I take this off your ticket? Can I get you a piece of pie? I will go out of my way for my customers. So when she complained about the butter, I just fucking snapped. There was a bowl of butter there, but she wants a fucking gallon of butter on there, and I said, I'm sorry that the salad bar is not perfect. Please, tell me how you like it, and tomorrow I'll do better. What does she do? She walks back to the other and is like, we don't ever do it this way. Does this look like enough butter to you? And she's complaining to another coworker, and I'm just not down with that. It's just not going to happen. And there's a drunk guy sitting there. And let me tell you about my drunk guy. He was really stinking drunk. And he fell asleep. And I let him sleep in the booth. And that's probably against the rules. But, you know, if you were drunk and you walked your ass to the kettle, I'm sure you would not want to be shoved out while you're drunk. So here's his gravy and biscuit. And he starts to go. And right before he hits the gravy, I grab his head, and I'm like, and his eyes pop open like this. And I'm like, dude. And he goes, yeah. I said, we're not having gravy head tonight. And he goes, oh, okay, thanks. And he wakes up, and I'm like, listen, dude, you've been asleep for about an hour. People are starting to come in. You might want to wake up a little bit. Drink a little bit of water. Here's some water. Here's some coffee. I said, are you walking? And he's like, yeah. I said, because, you know, the cops here in our city, if you're walking and you're drunk, you're going to jail. I was like, let me take you home. You look like you're having a hard night. I'm having a hard night, too. I got a car. I get off in 15 minutes. He's like, okay, thanks. I appreciate that. He finishes his food, and the next thing I know, I'm being yelled at for freaking salsa. Where's the salsa? Are we out of salsa? Salsa. Butter, salsa. And you know, I've been there for 8 hours. I've been cleaning for 8 freaking hours. And I said, I've got to go. The drawers counted down. I'm taking this drunk gentleman home. I don't want him to throw up in my car. And he's eating more food. So I have got to go. And I'll do the drunk guy in just a minute, because I can tell the recording's about to go out again. So bear with me while I get my lighter.